Hello everyone. Today we are going to be going over our brand new multi-language tool. This tool, once set up, will allow BNTouch to automatically detect the preferred language of your borrowers, partners, contacts, and send them campaigns that you have created in their preferred language automatically. All right. We're going to be going over pretty much there's three steps to get rolling using multi-languages. The first step is going to be making sure that the preferred language is set within the contact you want to get your content in other languages. The second is going to be opting your campaigns into multi-language. They will all default. They will start out as English and have to be set to become multi-language campaigns. And then the third thing is going to be actually adding the multi-language content or translations to our pre-made or already created campaigns. All right. The every campaign that's pre-built that you can download from BNTouch will have a Spanish translation automatically attached to it. But any new campaigns that you create outside of those will have to be translated by someone on your team or a translator and then added yourself. Okay. And then just for the record, right now we only offer an English and Spanish in the multi-language translations. But over time we will be adding more, and it'll be the exact same process I'll show you guys today on how to set those up as well. All right. So the first thing we're going to want to do, we got into a record, a contact here, Aiden P, and we are going to update his preferences in the contact info section, the tab here, to set him as a Spanish speaker first, a native Spanish speaker. We want this person to get our Spanish content, right? So right here, you'll see there is a preferred language section. You're going to set that to Spanish and then update this record. All right. So now the system, BNTouch, will automatically send any campaign or piece of content that has a Spanish version. They will send this record the Spanish version of that content. Boom, you just did it just like that. All right. The next the next thing we want to do is actually come over to a campaign that we have created. All right, let's go ahead and back out of this really quickly. Perfect. All right, so we have a campaign here. This is our webinar test campaign. This is going to be a follow-up for after people will watch one of our webinars, etc. This can be done on any campaign you have within BNTouch. And as always, if you want to create a new campaign for this, there is this Add Campaign button up in the top left corner, okay? But we are going to be adding a Spanish version of one of our existing campaigns so that Aiden P, the record we just set, can start getting his Spanish content. All right, so then we will come right over here to this pencil icon. This will bring us into our campaign settings. Okay, and you will see in the preferences row here, you'll see there's a checkbox for multi-language. All we need to do is click this box. We've now opted this campaign into a multi-language campaign, and then we're going to select which languages we want this campaign to be in. All right, so if you want to do all languages you have available, again, right now it's only going to be Spanish and English, but if you're checking on this in a few months, this will probably be a couple of languages longer. Right, so we are going to check Spanish and English here, and if you want to do all of them, we have a select all checkbox up there at the top as well. All right, so we've now just opted this in to become a English and Spanish campaign, a multi-language campaign. All right, so now that that has updated, we only have one final step to start sending out Spanish content to our borrowers, partners, and contacts. We just need to click into the campaign here. And this will bring us inside of our campaign to where we can access all of the campaign steps. Okay, we're going to be adding a Spanish version to this first step here. This is going to be a thanks for attending the webinar email that people will get one day after they attend our webinar. So just like when we're editing our campaign settings, when we want to edit our campaign steps, they're going to come right back to this pencil icon here. And then this will bring us into the actual editing section of our campaign, okay? This will look just like how you're editing any other campaign with one difference. You'll now see, now we've made this a multi-language campaign, a second tab on the subject line and the body text, the custom text section, okay? This is where we're going to add our Spanish content here, okay? So we'll go ahead and add our Spanish content here. This is just a translation that we've gotten of the English text here of this campaign. Okay. And then we'll add our Spanish subject line there. Okay. And if you have a big long campaign, we would recommend just having a Spanish speaker in your office or getting a translator somewhere online on a site like Upwork or something along those lines to translate your content for you. They're usually pretty quick and they can just send you back the exact version, subject line, and body text of your emails. And you can just go ahead and copy and paste all those steps into here. Okay. So once that's done, once we have our Spanish headline and body text, we're just going to come down just like you would on any other regular campaign step edit you're doing and update the letter. Okay, well, that's going through. Perfect. All right, so the only thing I want to show you guys here is once a campaign has a multi-language version, or right now a Spanish version, okay, you will see this little icon here, this little blue A to Spanish A icon that we have here. And then if you hover over it, it'll say has multi-language version, and then it'll tell you which languages it actually has just by hovering over. Okay, so if you see this icon, you'll know your campaign is good to go. It's ready to send out. All right, we've updated our record, we've set the campaign to multi-language, and we've added our Spanish translation to the campaign. This will now automatically send the Spanish version we entered of this campaign to Aiden P, our original contact that we set. All right, it's as simple as that. The last thing I want to show you guys here is just in the content exchange. If you search for BNTouch, it'll give you all of the campaigns that we have pre-built for you. Okay, and all of these campaigns, I believe there's 40 to 50 plus of these. There's a lot of them for pretty much anything you could imagine, right? We'll have if you see here, a Spanish version already included. So we've already had all of these translated, and you can just click into one of these, okay, and then you can download it to your BNTouch, to your CRM, and start using it right away in Spanish in the multi-language to your contacts and records. Okay, so this is the easiest way to do it. You can always download one of these and then edit it out and build it out and customize it to make it your own. You can edit all the steps within these campaigns as well. So that's a quick rundown of the Spanish language, the multi-language feature we have here in BNTouch, how you can actually add the translations yourself and set campaigns for your own custom campaigns, and then how you can quickly download our pre-translated, pre-built campaigns right from the content exchange here in BNTouch. All right. We hope that you are able to get a lot of value out of this tool. We know a lot of you have been asking for it. And have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to be in touch.